I was originally asking, like, for New Year, if you could completely reset your life, if you could take this time on high alert to clear out your cupboards, clear out all the shit, make your home the ideal way that you would love to be, if all of a sudden on New Year's morning or Christmas morning, you could wake up in your dream life, your dream lifestyle, I just wonder what it would be for you. What would be your ideal dream Christmas if you could do whatever you wanted to do? So, stepping in from sort of now, crossing over, it's the 19th today. The 19th here in Portsmouth was meant to be the big sort of like walk around all of the Christmas decorations and everybody making sure all their lights are up and things and taking photographs and things. Oh, somebody's passed out, bless his cotton socks. Hey up, fella, you might want to. He's not drunk, bless. He's not homeless either. So, anyway, enjoy your experience out here. The security here. I can't really deal with things like this at the moment. I need to get home to my babies. So, um, anyway, yeah, so just let's get back to this. So, if, say, now, rather than sitting there in fear, and I know that there's a lot of people that are on TV sort of saying that, you know, for Christmas they're just hoping they can stay alive, and they've lost 2 people from COVID already, and people are genuinely really sort of living contaminated in fear to the whole pandemic that's going on. And I just ask you to just come out of it for a minute, just come out of that zone, come out of that place, come out of that space, and just take some time to just close your eyes and just think that if you could change the media that is being influencing you, the TV that is controlling you, the conversations that you're having with people around, and the conversation that you're having within your own mind, and if you could take the time to dissolve the surroundings around you and vanish the bricks and the mortar and the furniture that exists and come back into your own true self and into your own true identity, away from the clothes that you're currently wearing and the shoes or the trainers that you might not have, and just literally into your own true soul and spirit, and come right back into that. And if literally you could just take that time to come back into your physical body and literally come back into your health, how would you feel? What would being healthy really feel like? Not disease, not decayed, not because you not have enough vitamin B12 or vitamin B2, 12, Ds, or because your body's not increasing their minerals, but because your body's really healthy, because you're eating right, you're putting the right things in your body that's giving your body the right energy for you to put out. How does being really healthy feel to you? How would it feel to be healthy? What sort of foods would you eat? What sort of activities would you be doing? What sort of existence would you have? How would you live your life? Take yourself out of the mindset of getting up to go to work to pay your bills, out of the running children to school, living to the school education calendar, living to the institution of this government here. If you could come right back to literally just, it's Monday morning, oh it's not, it's Saturday now. Saturday night, you're at home, everybody is pretty much home, unless you're out here trying to con the last people on the streets. But you're starting to realise that you might have to do this a different way. But if you're at home and you're sitting there and you're thinking, wow, where am I? Is this what I've gone to work for every day, to be able to keep this environment so I can be here alone? Or if you've got people around, if you've got family, is it actually moving the way forward that you would like to do? Could you come together with everybody in your home tomorrow and just say, look, it's Sunday, we've got some planning and thinking to do. Does everybody like their bedrooms? Do you like the design in it? Do we redecorate? What does everybody want to think? Let's not think about Christmas, about bringing in the Christmas decorations and the presents that are going to be under their tree, but think about the presents that we can give each other in the present moment, and the time that we can actually give in the conversations that we're having, not just with ourselves, but with the people around. Are these conversations helping you move forward? Are these conversations just keeping you in limbo? What do you actually talk about? Do you talk about other people? Do you gossip? Or do you actually talk about things that you might want to do in a place, space and time that you can move forward in actions, because you're not in your own way, because now you're full creation, now you're in your true entity, now you're in your true self, that you don't have the same limitations and mindsets and thinkings from the dogmas of each and every institution, queen and beheaded person that's been before us. Now you're your free sovereign being to think, do and say as you please to be. So if you could wake up tomorrow morning, how would you wake up? How would you be feeling? What would this healthy body feel like? What would you get up and do? How would you spend your time in the morning? What would your bedding feel like? How would your bed feel? What's the curtains like in the room? What does the decorating look like? What's the windows look like? What can you see from your window? When you wake up in the morning, who's the first person that you speak to? Do you spend time by yourself first? Do you spend time with other people, then take time out for yourself? Who do you want to spend the time with? If you actually wake up and only had 24 hours, who would be them people? When you have Christmas Eve, who would you want to actually spend that time with on Christmas Eve? And as you come into Christmas morning and they're opening presents and giving people gifts that will go on for the year before, that will help them grow and nurture to be the people that they want to be, to advance. For me, that's my camera and my equipment and my technology. For Dean, that's his studio. For all of my boys and me, it's our roller skates. There's lots of different things. Liam and Daniel a tractor and he's laughing, so it's whatever is going to move us forward. And then when you sit down to have dinner, who do you want to be around the table? Do you want to sit by yourself? Do you want to watch Christmas films? Do you want to have people around? Is it your dad and your mum and your family and friends? Or is it somebody just personal to you? Is it your loved ones? Is it your children? When you go into the end of the day and you're wanting to get fresh and into Boxing Day, how do you want to spend your time as you're coming out of that time and heading into a new year? And they talk about the reset, but how would you reset? How would you start? How would you want to head into the preparation of the new year, being that you're this spiritual being who's got this healthy body, this healthy mind, and doing what you love? When you're getting up to go and serve into the world that exists around you, what do you choose to do? Where would you position yourself in January? Good night.